Cooking it up in the kitchen today, and the feature is Cheese Be Mine potato nests. Hi Paula, hi Real Women of Philadelphia. My name's Pat, and you are in my kitchen here in sunny South Florida, and I'm really excited to present to you today my great hors d'oeuvre recipe called Q. It is Cheese Be Mine. Cheese Be Mine. I had to look up my cue card for that. That has been more difficult than actually making the recipe. Anyhow, this all got started because about a year ago, I was looking at all kinds of expenditures, as a lot of us are doing these days, and I realized that I have a real weakness for grape cheese. All the Saga Blues and the Camemberts and the St. Andre cheese, and I looked at what I was paying for a Boursin cheese, which I enjoyed, and I thought, wow, can't I come up with some cheese recipe that I would enjoy? So that's what got me started. So I started with the best possible creamiest cream cheese, Philadelphia, and I did some of the basic things. I softened it, added about a cup of sour cream, which I've already done, to my 8-ounce bar of cream cheese, and mix that up real well. Then I take my ranch dressing, like a tablespoon, and since I'm a great believer in sort of taste as you go kind of thing, sometimes I add a little bit more or less, but about a tablespoon. Then to that I add like 4 or 5 scallions, which we're going to do here. Add the scallions and mix that up real well. And along with that, and I think the garlic is what really gives it the kick. And because I'm such a garlic lover, I use probably like 3, depending on the size, maybe 4 cloves of crushed garlic, because that really does kick it up a bit. Now, in this recipe, we're also going to add like 2 tablespoons of nice fresh cilantro. Boy, that's another herb that I really enjoy. I add it to a lot of things. And I've taken 2 strips of bacon and made it nice and crisp, chopped it up good and fine, and we're going to add that as well. So now we have that whole mixture together. And this is really what I started with. I put that in the refrigerator, and it's even better the next day or the next several days. I've used this on, of course, a bagel. I've used it on a baked potato. It's wonderful on a baked potato. Like a sandwich spread, particularly on like a burger, that's wonderful for that. Or just on a simple rice cracker. It's yummy. So after you get that mixture together, I started thinking, well, how can we kick it up a notch and, make something that, we can serve to family and friends, just kind of, a little special detail. So I'm going to set this aside, and what we're going to make now will be our little potato nest. So we're going to take a thin skin type potato. It could be a fingerling like I'm using here, or it could be a red potato. I haven't tried the Yukon Gold, but I bet that'd be really good too. So we'll take the about 1 cup of shredded potatoes, and that can be, just wash them. You don't even have to peel them. Just shred them and wash them. And I usually do that on a paper towel so it absorbs some of the liquid, as well as like a grated onion, like a 1/2 cup of grated onion. And again, make sure you press the excess liquid out of that. Now, to kind of give it a binding, and I cannot locate my spoon is gone. The spoon is gone. Spoon be mine. Spoon be mine. My wooden spoon has disappeared. Thank you, assistant. Okay, so we're going to take the potato, the onion. mix it with a little beaten egg white, slightly beaten egg white. And now to that, what I'm going to add is a cup of the French fried onion rings. And here I'm using the cheese one, but you know, the regular ones work well too. So we're going to mix that all together very nicely. And like I say, the egg mixture kind of binds that all together. And then I'm going to take my mini muffin tin. And the best thing to use here, I've tried spray, that doesn't work so well. You need actual butter. So I've buttered each little tin. And I'm going to take my potato mixture and I'm going to just, line each little cup and press it down at the bottom and along the sides. So we're going to fill each little cup. This recipe makes enough for, a couple dozen potato cups. And, okay, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put this in an oven. You're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And we're going to bake these. Keep an eye on them because you want them to be nice and toasty brown. So we're going to bake these for about 20 minutes. Works well. So pop those in the oven. Now, as I have these in the oven, I am making a little caramelized leek mixture. And this is pretty simple to do. I've taken 2 leeks, sliced them real thin, coated my pan with a spray, and just, slowly cook those so that they soften. Once they've softened, I've taken a tablespoon of butter and like a teaspoon of sugar just to brown them and caramelize them. It just gives them a nice brown flavor. And now it's a matter, once these potato cups are finished, it's just a matter of assembly. So I'm going to now take my finished potato cup, which looks like this, and I'm going to add my little dollop of cream cheese here in the bottom. I'm going to take my leek mixture and just take a few of these out like this. Add to the bottom here. The leeks really give it a nice texture. And then for a little color, I've sliced little cherry tomatoes. I'm going to put a little cherry tomato on top, and then I'm going to take a little butter and top that off with the butter, just a little melted butter on top, and I'm going to take Parmesan cheese and just do a little Parmesan on top. I'm going to pop this back in the oven just to, melt the Parmesan on top. And voila, this is what we get. Isn't this pretty? I'm kind of a firm believer in some of the same principles of interior design. That really is my profession. It's same as in food preparation. It's going to be a nice color combination, a nice balance of texture, and of course, in this case, flavors. So that's what we have, girls. All we need now is a little glass of wine, and we're good to go. All right, everybody. Bon appetit, right, Cody?